Which of these teams will take out the men's ski relay final, Jack?
How can you go past Brooks, Farrell and Louis? They've just finished 1, 2, 3 in the Ironman. Surely they'll do it again.
Oh, that's a big call early on. There's some great ski paddlers in this field, including the reigning Australian champion, Nick Crilly, and then a host of the best paddlers from all around the country. The boys are lining up there. A little bit of deep water here. They've taken them out. It's getting very hard in this gutter early on for the teams in the starters' hands. A few hands go in the air. How edgy are the guys on the start?
Yeah, we'll see them fight for position. Every inch counts, so they'll creep forward and as they get themselves on the ski and away, they're going to make their way through this break as quick as possible.
And the man we spoke about, the 2015 Australian champion, Nick Crilly, really revs things up on the red and white ski. It was an emotional victory as Jared McDonald from Southport chases hard. He crashes through one wave and tries to get the ski up and moving and crashes through another one. So small waves starting to build here, but the cream really rising to the top. Nick Crilly out in front and such a good paddling style.
Oh, how good is he, Josh? You see him make his way to the front as Kendrick Louis tucks in behind there. He wants to ride that wash around the cans.
Kendrick's not going to be as fast as him off the beach, but he probably has a little bit more endurance and can definitely run quicker. So if you can hang on with him here, he'll be in this race. On his left-hand side, it looks like Mackenzie Hynard from the Northcliffe Club, the world under-23 downwind ski paddling champion there. So he's certainly got the endurance, and he's gone with Nick early.
Yeah, he's got a great positioning around this can. He'll try and make his way up on the inside of Nick as they make their way around that first can. Kendrick Louis sits just on the outside.
Yeah, and Ben Carberry on the inside there from the Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park Club. Going the long way round, Jared McDonald. He's got a lot of work to do. He's 4 wide, heading out and around. It's not where you want to be.
No, absolutely not. It's hard work around the back of the pack and around those cans. As we see it get very tight, it's hard to get that paddle in the water.
And while the boys at the back are fighting, Nick Crilly out in front's got clean water and he's going away from it. It's his move, isn't it? Get to that third can, really rev it up and go away from the field as they battle behind you.
Yeah, but there's no way Kendrick Louis will allow him to have it all his own way as he works hard to try and catch up beside Nick Crilly.
Talk about working hard. He's almost come up next to him. They're both down a runner. Nick Crilly from the North Burleigh Club, Kendrick Louis, the Iron Man from the Newport Club. What a performance here. Both of them out in front and they're leaving the rest of the field for dead. It looks like a wave out the back is going to pick up second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth, but it's all 1-2, Newport, North Burleigh, and you'd have to expect Kendrick Louis is going to get a little bit more on the transition on the way around.
And we would assume he'll show Nick Crilly a clean set of heels here as he makes his way around the transition.
But he really grits the teeth. A little bit of paddling left to try and make your way across the gutter. Look at the leg drive and he's up and away. This is the part of the racing we love, to see the ski paddlers run. Kendrick Louis, he's up and gone like he's been shot out of a gun. Nick Crilly really trying to hold on there. He's doing his best as he gets around. He's probably one of the fastest ski paddlers making his way around. So Newport in 1, North Burleigh in 2nd, and then the race is really on here. Mackenzie Hynard, TJ Hendy. There's North Burleigh, Burleigh, Tugun, and Burleigh again as they make their way through the transition. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the chase there, but out in front, Dane Farrell gets on for Newport and really starts to drive that ski.
Well, they're going to be very hard to beat. They're carrying that confidence in from the Ironman with the first, second and third as North Burleigh try to chase them down.
A lot of work to do for these back markers, but as we saw in the race earlier on, there's still plenty of time. We're on with Matt Poole. He seems to have recovered from the Ironman. Not a whole lot of running early on in this ski, and he's really working hard to chase down for Kurrawa.
Perhaps there's nothing wrong with him, Josh.
I'm sure there is. We saw him struggle a little bit there as Newport out in front. They've extended that gap on North Burleigh. It's Jeremy Collins there from the North Burleigh Club, really trying to make his way home. Dane Farrell pushing hard. He can feel a runner under the tail of his ski, and he starts to drive this thing home. What about the shots from the drone? Great vision there. That's second place, North Burleigh, white and red ski. And then a huge gap back to North Burleigh B, and it looks like Northcliffe there. Corey Taylor, the Kiwi Ironman for them in 4th place. But Dane Farrell takes a big look around. He's got the gap and broken away here, and once again, you'd expect it to extend on the transition.
Well, that's an extremely impressive paddle there from Dane Farrell away from Jeremy Collins, who is a specialist ski paddler. So Dane has done a fantastic job to open up a gap like this. 2
big Ironman guns up front and 1 young gun left to come for Newport. Max Brooks, he'll have it all on his shoulders as they make... Oh, he ducks through a couple of the first paddlers who weren't watching there, but there's nothing stopping Dane Farrell. He's made the transition. This is his first carnival for the year in the Newport cap, and man, he's putting on a performance.
Oh, they've had a fantastic start. and what better way to tag Max Brooks in first place?
Huge lead there. Jeremy Collins makes his way out. Tough going in the soft sand as Matt Poole really starts to drive home. He's got himself on a runner, can sit back, relax as the rest of the guys are running. And they'll head in to the final leg with a huge lead there for Newport. Wow, what a performance there. Max Brooks isn't hanging around to wait for the rest of the field, is he?
Yeah, but he won't have it all his own way with Joel Simpson chasing him down, a former single ski Australian medalist.
And one not to be messed with on the start as he gets that ski up and moving in hot pursuit of Newport. Back in third place, it looks like Northcliffe there. Yeah, it's Jake Nicholson, so plenty of work to do from the big, strong fella from South Australia. North Burleigh B, Alexandra Headland, and a few other Northcliffe clubs are in hot pursuit. A lot of work to be done here for Hayden White and Currumbin.
Yeah, we get a look at Hayden White in the Currumbin cap for the first time, which is interesting.
He's made the move down the coast. A noted former kayak champion, former Australian team member. He's got a lot of work to do if he wants to catch up with Max Brooks. I think it's too far for Currumbin.
Yeah, well, Hayden White's stuck on the back of that pack at the top of the screen as we see Max Brooks make his way home. He seems to be taking it easy here.
Oh, very easy from Max Brooks. He's just lifting that rating as the swell starts to come up and underneath his ski. But no sense of urgency there. Do you think he's got this one won?
Yeah, I think he knows he's got this one in the bag. As he looks behind him, has a little check. He is going to come down this little wave here and try and hold it right through to the beach.
Well, there's waves looming out the back. He's not home yet, but what a performance from the Newport club. 3 Ironmen take on the ski paddlers and come out on top. An incredible job by Kendrick Louis, Dane Farrell and Max Brooks to bring it home.
Yeah, he'll ride his ski across this bank, through the gutter, and then he'll be off and running for the final transition.
And no one will catch him from there. Max Brooks, a little smile and a high five to Kendrick Louis, who led off so well. Such an impressive lead. Second high five to second paddler, Dane Farrell. Max Brooks can just jog it up, but the race is still on for second place. Well, actually, no, it's not. Joel Simpson, what a performance there for North Burleigh. They'll be happy with this one. First hit out for the ski paddlers for the season, and a second place isn't too bad.
Yeah, they've got to be happy with that. A second place to 3 Ironmen from Newport, and I think if it had to come down to a run up the beach, we see Joel Simpson sporting a knee brace there, so he may have struggled against Max Brooks.
He's probably glad he didn't have to sprint up the beach there. North Burleigh in second place. They'll be very happy with that one, and I'm sure we'll see them at the top end of every ski race this summer. And Jake Nicholson there in third for Northcliffe. So good job from the Northcliffe team. It looks like there's a few clubs chasing hard from behind. He'll cruise across the line. It's Currumbin there. Hayden White, what a performance. Come from a long way back to finish in fourth. Daniel Booth from Surfers Paradise in fifth. As we take a look at the final results, no doubting our winner there, Newport, Brooks, Farrell and Louis. Collins, Crilly and Simpson from North Burleigh, then Heinard, Nicholson and Taylor. Over the page, we take a look at some of the big names that will definitely be back later in the summer, all the way down to Wanda in 16th place.
Yeah, mate, I'm really stoked about that. It's good to get my first win with the Newport Club in a team event, so couldn't be happy to do it with 2 blokes like these guys.
And how about you? Nice start of the summer for you as well.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't have to do much hard work then. The hard work was done in the first 2 legs, I think, but it was just about trying to finish off the last leg well, and to come away with the win was pretty good.
It's a big day today.
It is, mate. It's always exciting first round of summer of surf. Everyone wants to see where they're at. It's their first real hit out for the summer, and to top it off with a win with these boys in the ski relays, a great start.